Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aiman bin Akashah. Today I'm gonna talk about the topic of plant interaction. Firstly, plant has plant are the hormone which regulate the plant response. Example like auxin. Auxin is also known as a growth regulator. Auxin are the main hormone which are responsible for cell elongation in phototropism, which also known as the movement in response to the light, and gravitropism, which are respond to gravity. Next, auxin also act as a relay for the effect of the blue light, known as photosynthesis 1 and photosynthesis 2, and red infrared response which are known as phytochrome. Next is the cytokinin. Cytokinin is also a hormone which promotes the cell division in plant. Cytokinins also delay senescence, which are known as aging in leaf tissue, and promote mitosis for cell division, and stimulate differentiation of the meristem, issue, and roots. Many effects on plant development are under the influences of the cytokinins. It also often in the combination with auxin or another hormone like gibberellin and many others. Next is the gibberellin, which help on the stem and fruit and the seed growth. It stimulates the shoot elongation, seed germination, and fruit and flower maturation. Abscisic acid, also a hormone at the plant which promote the dormancy. Abscisic acid cause the abscission of the leaf, which also known as dropping of the leaf. Ethylene promote fruit ripening, flower wetting, and leaf fall. Ethylene is unusual as a hormone because it's a volatile acid, which are also known as ethene, that are widely used in the agriculture. Commercial fruit grower control the timing of fruit ripening with the application of the gas. Histamine, also known as anti-hyperberry, named for the fact that it distributes systemically in the plant body upon production. Activate plant response to one from herbivore methyl salicate, which also known as immune response of the plant. Methyl salicate help regulate response to infection by parasite or pathogen. Okay, other than that, plant also can react to respond to stimuli. Plants are generally capable of detecting and responding to at least 3 wavelengths of light: blue light, red light, and far red light. The different wavelengths are detected by different photoreceptors, which are protein covalent bond to a light absorbing pigment called chromophore. Together, the two are called chromoprotein. There are 4 types which are related to this process, which are known as phototropism, stem elongation, germination, and photoperiodism, which mean the flowering in response of length of day. Next, we go to the plant response to touch, which also known as stigmotropism. It also known as the interaction among the plant. Okay. There are 2 types, which are known as slow stigmotrophism and fast stigmotrophism. Slow stigmotrophism described as a plant response to a touch stimulate that affect the direction of growth. Okay, such as the slow tropism is regulated by the auxin, which redistribute in the elongating stem in response to the touch, ultimately result in differential cell elongation, much like the role of auxin plays in the phototropism. Okay, next is the fast stigmotrophism. Only occur in a few plant species. And describe a rapid plant response to touch, such the way the Venus flytrap snaps shut to trap an insect. These are the example of the fast stigmotrophism. Next is the plant response to attack. There are two types of enemy, which are the herbivore and pathogen. So the plant needs some protection to help them to stay alive. Okay. Herbivore, both large and small, use plant as a food and actively chew them. Pathogen are the agent of disease. These are the infection of the microorganisms such as the fungi, bacteria, and nematode, and many others. Plants have developed a variety of strategy to discourage or kill the attacker. There has a first line of defense, which is known as an intact or impenetrable barrier. Bark and the waxy cuticle can protect against predator. Other adaptations against herbivory including thorns, which are a modified branches, and spines, which are the modified leaf. They discourage animals by causing physical damage and inducing rash and allergic reaction. A plant exterior protection can be compromised by mechanical damage, which may provide an entry point for pathogen. If the first line of defense is breached, the plant must resort to a different set of defense mechanisms such as toxin and enzyme. Okay. Hormone acid that may protect the plant is the jasmonic acid. In some plant species, damage to tissue from insect induce production of hormone called histamine. Histamine is the name for the fact that it travels throughout the plant after it produced locally. Histamine activates production of jasmonic acid, which induces transcription of proteinase inhibitor. Proteinase inhibitor both taste bad and prevent breakdown of the protein in the herbivore gut. Thus, this will make the insect sick and deterring further herbivory. Next way to the plant to protect themselves is the volatile compound in themselves. In some plant species, damage to tissue from insect induce production of volatile chemical attraction, which are released into the air and attract certain parasites of the insect that are eating the plant. These parasites are often parasitoid bats that lay their egg inside of the insect eating the plant. When the egg hatch into the larvae eat the insect from the inside out and kill it. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you.